Once upon a time, two young dogs fell deeply in love with each other. It all began when John and Kathy got married and bought a brand new house together in Sunnyvale, California. Soon after, they adopted a golden retriever and black lab named Pyramus and Thisbee. They fell in love at first sight and spent every single day together. The dogs began to notice the tension between John and Kathy. One day, Thisbee noticed John packing all of his things along with Pyramus's toys. They had gotten a divorce, and John moved next door. Since that day, Thisbee could only speak to Pyramus through the white picket fence dividing John and Kathy's house.
How are you? I miss you more and more every day.
It's been hard. I think it's time we reunite and pursue our love.
I agree. Do you remember the dog park in the center of town that John and Kathy used to take us to?
Yes, I do. What about it?
Well, since John and Kathy forbid us to see each other, and they don't take us to the park anymore, we need to escape on our own.
Yes, tomorrow night when the sun begins to set, unlatch your fence and run straight to the dog park. We can meet there and find somewhere to be happy together.
Sounds like a perfect plan.
That night around sunset, Thisbee unlatched the fence door and ran straight to the dog park without looking back. Pyramus was in the process of unlatching his fence door when he got caught in the act by John.
Pyramus, time for bed.
John brought him back inside the house. Pyramus waited until he fell asleep into a deep sleep to escape and head to the dog park. When Thisbee arrived, she came face to face with animal control. They tried to catch her, but she was able to slip out of their hands, but her collar was left behind. She hid in anticipation for Pyramus to arrive. Pyramus had finally made it to the dog park. He noticed Thisbee's collar lying on the ground ripped apart, and an animal control van parked around the corner. He didn't know that Thisbee was almost captured, but managed to escape into hiding. But Pyramus assumed that Thisbee was captured. He knew that the only way he could be with his love was to give himself up to animal control. He walked over to the van and jumped into the cage.
Pyramus, why are you getting in the van?
I thought you were captured.
Thisbee sprints towards the van and quickly hops in before they pull away. The next day, the animal control officers read the collars and brought Pyramus and Thisbee back home. When they arrived, John and Kathy were overcome with relief, but realized that their dogs are deeply in love. Their dog's relationship inspires them to work out their differences and move back in together. John begins to pack Pyramus's toys once again, but this time he brings them back to Kathy's house. At this moment, Thisbee knew that John and Kathy were moving back in together. Pyramus and Thisbee wagged their tails happily and played all night.
Our dream finally came true. We can spend endless days and nights playing with all our toys.
I know, I'm so happy John and Kathy were able to work things out. I guess our escape plan did work out in the end.
From that day on, John, Kathy, Pyramus, and Thisbee were a happy family. They visited the dog park every day, which always brought back the memory of the infamous escape plan that took a turn for the best. In the end, the story portrays a battle for love between two dogs named Pyramus and Thisbee, but they never give up due to their everlasting love towards one another. Once upon a time, two young dogs fell deeply in love with each other.
How are you? I miss you more and more every day.
It's been...
Maria! Listos?
Emma! Emma! That night around sunset, Thisbee unlatched the fence door and ran straight to the dog park. That night around sunset, Thisbee unlatched the fence door and ran straight.
What?
Pyramus, why are you getting in the van?
I thought you were captured.
Thisbee spins towards the van.
Spins? How is...
Our dream finally came true. We can spend endless days and nights...
Thisbee.
Oh my god, Emma! Used to the dog park every day, which always brought back the memory.
Maddie!
Every day, which always brought back the memory.
Maddie! Maddie.
From
Thisbee.
dog park every day, which always brought back
Maddie!
Pyramus and Thisbee. Emma! Stop laughing at the best. In the end, the story portrays
Oh, Jesus.
due to their
Jesus.
and
Oh my God. Maddie, it's infamous.